Roman Reigns just did something that shocked a huge part of the WWE universe. He defeated Jacob Fatu clean. No interference. No controversial finish. No chaos from the Bloodline. Just Roman Reigns standing tall at Backlash 2026 while one of the most dangerous stars in WWE suffered the first major loss of his rise. But the bigger question is, why did WWE make this decision? And could this actually be the beginning of something even bigger for Jacob Fatu? Backlash 2026 delivered one of the most talked about main events of the year. Roman Reigns walked into the event as the reigning WWE World Heavyweight Champion after defeating CM Punk at WrestleMania 42, while Jacob Fatu entered the match with unbelievable momentum behind him. For weeks, fans watched Fatu dominate Roman on Raw. Every segment made the Samoan werewolf look more dangerous than the last. He brought back the brutal Tongan death grip. He destroyed security. He embarrassed Roman physically. And after defeating Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania, many fans truly believed WWE was preparing him for a world title coronation. But instead, Roman Reigns retained clean in the middle of the ring. At first glance, that result may have frustrated some fans. But when you really look deeper into WWE's booking strategy, the decision starts to make a lot more sense. And honestly, this could end up helping both Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu in the long run. So today, let's break down the 3 biggest reasons Roman Reigns retained his World Heavyweight Championship at Backlash 2026 and what it could mean moving forward. Reason number 1. WWE needed to solidify Roman Reigns' new championship reign. Let's start with the obvious point. Roman Reigns just won the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 42. WWE spent months building toward his comeback run and his eventual victory over CM Punk. That match felt massive. The presentation felt massive. And WWE clearly wanted Roman positioned as the face of the company once again. Now think about this realistically. Would WWE really have Roman win the championship in one of the biggest WrestleMania main events ever, only to lose it 1 month later? Probably not. Roman Reigns isn't just another top star. He's arguably still the biggest attraction WWE has. Whenever Roman appears, ratings go up, social media explodes, and the entire presentation of the show changes. WWE needed his title reign to feel important immediately. And beating Jacob Fatu clean accomplished exactly that, because this wasn't some random challenger. Jacob Fatu had been presented as an unstoppable force ever since arriving on the main roster. WWE protected him carefully. He looked violent, unpredictable, and impossible to control. The man even defeated Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. So when Roman overcame that version of Jacob Fatu clean, it instantly elevated his championship reign. It told the audience that this version of Roman Reigns is dangerous again. But things got even more interesting, because while Roman won the match, Jacob Fatu didn't actually leave looking weak. That's the key detail many people are overlooking. Fatu pushed Roman to the limit physically. Commentary constantly emphasized his power and aggression. Roman had to survive. He had to strategize. He had to outsmart Fatu instead of simply overpowering him. That's important because WWE didn't book Jacob like a failed challenger. They booked him like a future world champion who simply wasn't ready to win yet. And there's a massive difference between those two things. Analysis and implications. One thing WWE has become much better at recently is protecting rising stars even in defeat. Look at the way Gunther was built years ago. Look at how Cody Rhodes was booked before finally finishing his story. Sometimes losing the first big match actually helps a wrestler more because it creates emotional investment. Jacob Fatu losing clean creates adversity. Now fans want to see how he responds. Does he become more violent? Does he become more obsessed? Does he finally snap completely? That emotional progression matters far more than simply putting the title on him too early. And speaking of snapping, reason number 2, WWE is clearly setting up a bigger rematch. The biggest clue came after the match. Jacob Fatu absolutely lost control. The moment Roman retained the championship, Fatu attacked him viciously. Security rushed the ring. Adam Pearce got involved. Chaos exploded everywhere. And then came the visual that really stood out. Jacob Fatu holding the World Heavyweight Championship over Roman Reigns. That image felt intentional. WWE wanted fans leaving Backlash thinking one thing: this feud is not over. And honestly, that's probably the smartest move possible, because the chemistry between Roman and Jacob already feels special. Their promos feel personal. Their matches feel physical. And the family connection adds emotional weight you simply can't fake. This doesn't feel like a normal championship feud. It feels like a battle for power within an entire wrestling dynasty. That's why the post-match comments from Roman Reigns were so interesting. Roman basically implied Jacob never belonged in WWE to begin with. He said there's no order with him and even suggested this could be Jacob's final night in the company. Now obviously, fans know Jacob Fatu isn't actually leaving WWE. But storyline-wise, Roman crossed a line verbally. And this could change everything, because now Jacob's anger feels justified in storyline terms. Roman didn't just beat him. Roman disrespected him. Roman questioned his place in the family. That adds emotional fuel heading into what feels like an inevitable rematch at Clash in Italy. And honestly, WWE may be saving the real payoff for that event. International crowds have become incredibly important for WWE over the last few years. The atmosphere is electric, and WWE clearly wants every international PLE to feel huge. So imagine this: Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu 2. A more violent stipulation. An even hotter crowd. More emotional storytelling. Higher stakes. That's money. Fan reactions and theories. The fan reaction online has been fascinating because the WWE Universe seems completely divided. Some fans believe Jacob Fatu should have won immediately because his momentum was at its peak. Others think WWE made the right decision because Roman losing 1 month into his reign would have hurt the prestige of the championship. But the most interesting reaction is this. A lot of fans who were angry at first eventually started saying the same thing: I actually want to see the rematch now. And that's exactly what WWE wants. The company successfully turned one match into an ongoing story. Fans are now emotionally invested in whether Jacob can finally overcome Roman. There are also theories that this feud could eventually evolve into something even larger involving other Bloodline members. Could Solo Sikoa get involved again? Could tensions rise between family members? Could Jacob eventually form his own faction? Nothing feels impossible right now. And WWE clearly knows they have something special with Fatu. Now let's talk about the biggest reason WWE may have delayed Jacob Fatu's title win. Reason number 3, Jacob Fatu isn't fully ready to carry the company yet. This isn't disrespect toward Jacob Fatu at all. The talent is obvious. The charisma is obvious. The intensity is obvious. The crowd reactions are real. But being World Heavyweight Champion in WWE is different. Being champion means carrying media appearances, leading premium live events, representing the company globally, maintaining momentum over many months. And sometimes WWE prefers to let stars grow naturally before giving them that responsibility. Honestly, that may be the smartest approach here. Because if Jacob eventually wins the title after overcoming adversity, the payoff becomes much bigger emotionally. Fans will feel like they witnessed the journey. Right now, Jacob still feels like an uncontrollable monster. That's exciting, but WWE may want to add more emotional layers to his character before putting the company on his shoulders. A long rivalry with Roman Reigns could accomplish exactly that. Roman is one of the best storytellers in wrestling today. Working extended programs with him elevates people. Just look at what happened with Jey Uso years ago. Look at Sami Zayn. Look at Cody Rhodes. These feuds create stars. And Jacob Fatu may become the next example. At the end of the day, Roman Reigns retaining against Jacob Fatu wasn't about holding Jacob back. It was about strengthening Roman's title reign, extending a red-hot rivalry, and carefully preparing Jacob Fatu for an even bigger future. Because sometimes the first loss is actually the beginning of the real story. Roman Reigns proved why he's still the tribal chief. But Jacob Fatu proved he belongs in the main event picture. And judging by the chaos after Backlash, this rivalry is only getting started. So now the big question is, should Jacob Fatu defeat Roman Reigns in the rematch? Or was WWE right to keep the championship on Roman for now? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Squared Circle Secrets, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest WWE stories, rumors, and deep analysis.